Welcome back, my friends, to our My Player Career Mode here in EAFC 24. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far, and I thank you for all of the incredible support. Hope you're having an awesome day and feeling fantastic as well. Today, we need to start to put together a run of results which climbs us up the League 2 table, because as you can see, we are currently 18th with Wrexham, and we were hoping for promotion this season. Before I show you what we have in store today, 1,000 likes on this episode would be amazing. So let's take a look at what we've got coming up in this episode. Now, in the previous video, our League 2 results weren't great. 1 defeat, 2 draws. 3-0 to Colchester, then a 2-2 draw with Wimbledon before a 0-0 draw against Stockport. We did play 2 Carabao Cup matches though. Portsmouth, winning on penalties, and then Swansea, where we were 2-0 down, but we came back to draw the game 2-2. It was an amazing fight back. Unfortunately, though, we just couldn't quite get through, losing on penalties. Also missed the penalty in the shootout. Not just me, but I did miss mine. Scored the one against Portsmouth, the 5th penalty to send us through, but missed the one against Swansea. So today, it's Bradford to start. Again, want to win that before we have Harrogate. Then we've got Notts County, and then Newport County. And if we've got time, we'll try and get maybe the EFL Trophy game against Walsall, although I'm not sure if I'm going to play that, or the Forest Green Rovers game there in this one. So potentially 5 games coming your way today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends. Also, keep your suggestions coming for what we should do with our skill points and the team who we should put as our dream move. Although I do plan on staying at Wrexham and trying to help them to the Premier League if possible, but if that doesn't happen, then we do need to think about our dream move. As you can see, we're yet to choose our target team. Recommendations still showing the same 2 teams we had previously. With all that, let's get into the first match of the day. Bradford away at their place. Starting 11 for Wrexham is on your screen, and we are looking for the first victory of today. Tozer for Wrexham into the feet of Young. You can see I'm just sort of dropping off here, trying to get on the ball as much as possible, grow our kind of confidence, if you will, as Davies takes over. Now Young, we've made a forward run. Mullin is found by Young. Mullin can actually find that run I've made here as we look to get into Bradford's penalty area, and we will succeed in doing so. Pulling it back to Dalby. Shot goes just wide. Corner ball for the deflection, but it's a good start by Wrexham. Much better than what we saw in the previous episode. We were a bit slow to start in a few of the matches, but no, not here today as we go for a shot from distance. It's blocked and now cleared away, but Wrexham asking the questions. Good start from us here. We need to keep this going. As there's a ball out wide, looking for Davies. Blocked, and it will go out for a corner, will it? No, not quite. As the ball remains in play, but that's a poor clearance. Chance here for us now then on the volley. Always going wide. Here is Mullin, now to Ford. Right-hand side, Ford takes it into a good position for a cross. Finds Mullin instead. Mullin then sends it our way. McLean is over on the left. We'll play it out wide here to James McLean. Controls. Now looks to get into a crossing position himself. He's down the left-hand side, but no cross just yet. He's holding onto the ball. He's forced all the way back to Tozer. And this is an area where Wrexham need to be a bit more clinical, because there's at times where we have these moments to be able to find these crosses as Doyle will palm the shots. And the angle was just too tight for me initially, but we do pull it back over. How has he saved that one? It's Wrexham with all the chances, but at the moment we are still 0-0. It's great to see us playing far better than we were in the previous fixtures in League 2, but we need to score. Patterson, we've won it back off him. Now Davies finding Dalby. Dalby turns to the left, back the way of Young. Young into the feet of Mullin. Paul Mullin has to go backwards. Bradford here, it feels like a playing for a draw. They are not willing to go forward whatsoever, and they haven't yet had a shot, so almost just feels like they are wanting this draw, as we are on the right-hand side this time, looking to cross. Stubbs blocks, corner ball, Wrexham again. And we are trying our hardest to find this goal. Delivered in by Young, into that near post. Away it goes. Easy header under no challenge. Tunnicliffe keeps us on it though for the meantime. Ball into the feet of Paul Mullin! Mullin's efforts! Doyle's right hand denies us once more. Here come Bradford then. Are we going to see them create a chance for the first time in the game? And I'm hoping they just, don't create the chance first and foremost, but if they do, don't score from your first shot. Here is Wilson. Wilson then into a great position, back towards the edge of the penalty area for Gilead. Gilead now then under pressure, but he keeps hold of the ball. Wrexham have it back, do they? They do. We'll play forward to Mullin. Mullin can find Ford. I've made a forward run, and I'm going to come back here just to get back on the ball because Didn't trust that that pass would actually reach me. That's a great ball out wide for Ford, who's got space, but two Bradford City players keeping him company. As that's a challenge from behind, ref. It surely might even be a red, you know. It's just a yellow. Jamie Walker's got away with that. He's come straight through the back of us. Concedes the free kick. I mean, it was a needless free kick to concede either, because it wasn't as if we were going anywhere. Bradford had a number of players around the ball, and it would have taken something pretty spectacular for us to create a chance from that point, but he concedes the free kick no less. In the end, said free kick comes to nothing. Bradford deal with the danger. McLean, now Fletcher. Fletcher, Mullin, Paul Mullin! That is what Wrexham have deserved. I sort of made a team between the two names, Wrexham and Bradford. Rexford. Anyway, Wrexham deserved that. Paul Mullin smashes the ball in with the right foot. And, oh man, that is a big sigh of relief from me, because I thought it was just going to be one of those days where we've done everything but score. Doyle's had a fantastic performance in the Bradford goal. They haven't threatened ours. They looked like they were going to get this draw from just sitting behind the ball and relying on their goalkeeper. But at the moment, 10 minutes from time, they are not getting that draw unless they get one chance and take it, which, I mean, it's possible. So let's just make sure that doesn't happen, please. McDonald, you can see that there's still time here. 4 minutes, in fact, for Bradford. But they've got to try and get this ball forwards, which we're doing a pretty good job of stopping any pass forward. But there's the commentator's curse, of course, because now the ball will go forward. Tunnicliffe does well. Now O'Connor finds Fletcher. Fletcher finds Mullin. We're on our run. Paul Mullin sets us away, does he? He has done. But have we got the legs to go all the way? Sliding challenge coming in. And it's still there. It's Fletcher! Wrexham seal the victory. And I have not skipped the celebrations. The game has done that. Bradford opened up again. And Stephen Fletcher. 2-0 Wrexham, thoroughly deserved, and what a start to the episode. This is what we needed. We needed this victory to kickstart off what should be a run of results now to climb us back up this table. Excellent work from the lads here in this first game, but let's keep it going, as any moment now, that is full time. Get in! We are into deadline day, and I'm just trying to make sure I know about some of the transfers that have been happening, so you can see today's top deals. Leroy Sané has gone to Napoli, Immobile to Atletico Madrid. Reina has joined West Ham. I believe Callum Wilson has joined Manchester United from Newcastle. But for us, it's going to be a quiet deadline day. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying at Wrexham. So, yeah, pretty much just see out deadline day and then go into the next game. And that next match will see us take on Harrogate at home. 2-0 victory in match one. Let's keep this momentum going. Wrexham on the ball here with Davies. Now towards Fletcher, who's starting for the first time, I believe, this season following his second goal in the previous fixture. Wrexham already in with a chance as we look to place it. Beaten away by the keeper, but only as far as a dangerous area where Fletcher was challenging. Mullin wins the flick down. How has it not ended up in a goal? It's a penalty. What has just happened inside 4 minutes here? This is incredible. What a start to this game. You can see as it's all a bit of pandemonium inside the... Oh, it's so unlucky for Ramsey, who's just trying to get back up. And as he's getting back up, he ends up blocking our shot with his arm, which looked destined for the goal. I thought initially we should have buried it, but handball given. And it will now be a penalty, which Mullin steps up. And he tries to chip it. So it's saved. I mean, as I say, I don't know what has just happened at the start of this game, pandemonium, but then for it to end like that feels a little bit anticlimactic. Regardless, it's a Wrexham corner, which we will deliver into that near post. O'Boyle heads away. It's back out to Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe gets it back to my way. Cross back post. There is Fletcher, and it's in! It's a poor moment of goalkeeping. We've seen a few of those in League Two, especially on our side as well. But the keeper comes out, gets nowhere near the ball, and Stephen Fletcher's second in as many games on his first start here in the season for Wrexham has put us 1-0 ahead. Here is Ramsey, now towards Falkingham. Daly taking over as his ball through is cut out by Tunnicliffe. Wrexham again back on it with a moment to play forwards. Now Young receives under pressure. Probably wasn't my greatest idea to pass him the ball there. I will apologise. But regardless, it's still a chance here maybe as Harrogate. Free kick given for, I think, a foul, which looked very, very soft, if I'm being honest. And you can see this ref cam. I think I might have shown you this in the Leeds United video. But anyway, I'm not sure if I've shown you it in my player yet. So here it is, as we're seeing the ref apply the spray to where the wall should be and where the ball is. But the question is, will there be a finish from Harrogate here from the set piece? Daly stands over it. We saw a wonderful free kick last episode from our number 10. Will their number 10 provide very much the same? Daly, no, he will not. You can put a second goal on top of this one, and it still wouldn't have been close. Wrexham look very calm on the ball. You have to give us credit, and a lot of the time it's us who are making things happen. Look at that for a pass. Davies, go one more towards the left-hand side. Instead, back heels my way, and before I could actually decide what I wanted to do with the ball, we were tackled, but we've got it straight back. Wrexham are playing really, really well so far today. Here is Ford, over on the right. Ford into the area, pulls it back across. We get there. Now across for Davies! It's 2-0 Wrexham! And this is much more like it. Personal performance as well from me today has been good. We've held onto the ball really well. We've retained it when under pressure, and we've picked the right passes, which I don't think I was doing all too often in recent matches. As Mullen gets a lucky bounce here. Mullen will find Fletcher. Surely it's 3. It is 3. And we are seeing Harrogate capitulate after only half an hour. It's Wrexham 3, Harrogate 0. And the way this is going, it might well become more. Stephen Fletcher's got another. That's 3 and 2 now in today's video for him. And it's Paul Mullen who turned provider. Yes, there is a massive slice of fortune with the luck of the bounce going his way, but he picks the right pass. Fletcher, as simple as you'd like to finish. Here is Young, 5 minutes to go until half-time. Wrexham back on it and not willing to let up, it feels like here. Harrogate are in for a very tough second half if this continues, because every time we get on the ball, we look like scoring. Ford, Mullen, trying to find Ford again. Will find Ford again. The run was made by myself. Ford holds onto it. Now does play it into the area. We're away from one. Now into a great position. Here's Davies with a strike. Oh, he's found the ball. He's found the back of the net. I can't really put into words how good this first half has been by Wrexham. But they have been outstanding. Relentless. Maybe I can't put it into words. I am really, really liking what I'm seeing so far in the opening 2 fixtures. I wanted to build on it, and we are doing here. And like I say, Harrogate might be in for a very tough second half, because every time Wrexham come forward, you expect them to score as things are going here. Tozer, Tunnicliffe, he's got an option down the line. Tunnicliffe cuts back inside, tries to play a ball, which was a very interesting pass. Sutton will come away with possession, as we look to have got it back, but no. Now Falkringham, completely missed my tackle. Sutton finding Adoa. Adoa trying to get them going. Here is March. March's effort off the bar. It's the closest that Harrogate have come to finding a goal, and they hit the woodwork. And McDonald has somehow, this is brilliant by him, to find his way forward. Sutton now with the chance, but it's cut out. And as I say, it's the closest that they've come here today, Harrogate, but still no goal for them. Fletcher for Wrexham will find my feet. 1 additional minute by the referee in what was a job done in the first half by Wrexham. It was a fantastic first half display as we shoot. It's blocked on the way through. We won't care. It's full time. We get the victory and a clean sheet. And what a performance that was. Some news to tell you about, as we are given Player of the Month for August, which I'm very happy to receive. Our form has been good as of late, and 7 assists in 7 matches is what we have right now. But that has also been boosted by today's performances. And that leaves us, after those 2 wins, up to 10th, with a game in hand over some of the sides above us. We now play Notts County, though, and I think this is that game in hand. So let's make it 3 wins from 3. The side is on your screen. Fletcher starts alongside Mullen, and he keeps his goal-scoring form up. We are in for another win. Here is Young, space to run into for Wrexham. He then ends up running into trouble, but Ford takes over. It's a great run down the right-hand side from Ford. He's got Fletcher in the middle. He's also got myself waiting on the edge of the penalty area. We tried to win the flick on for Fletcher. Didn't get the header right, though. And in the end, it's a chance wasted. If I did get that header correct, Fletcher was in. There's an argument to say, though, Ford should have probably just crossed the ball in for Fletcher immediately. But instead, he opted to find me. Not really sure why. That's great work by McLean to win it back. Now Davies. And he will send us forward. We're almost popping up as a central attacking midfielder in these recent matches. There's a ball through to be found for Paul Mullen, who's surely going to find the finish. And he will. And that's the reason we're popping up as central attacking midfield, because we create goals. Or at least we are doing in recent times. Paul Mullen just gets in between the 2 defenders. So much time, and you can't give him that sort of time, because he will finish. There's nothing that Slocum can do to try and save it and stop Notts County from going behind. Here is Young, now into my feet, and this is the area we have been so effective in today. Mullen, Fletcher. Oh, I was trying to make the run off of Fletcher so he had a pass, but The defence won it back for Notts County. And let me just say, whilst we will be taking a lot of the plaudits for all of our work in terms of chance creation and assists, Tunnicliffe has been outstanding at the back for us. Here he is again with another challenge. He has largely been the reason why. Hang on a second, because Austin's in. Big save, Leighton. Big save. Tunnicliffe is largely the reason why we haven't conceded many chances as of late. But then, what a save that was by Leighton, because that almost looked like it was a certainty for a Notts County equaliser. And they have actually responded really well to going behind. Austin, right-hand side. He looks for a cross. O'Connell gets to the ball first, though, and Davies can play it forwards. He'll find Fletcher. Fletcher finds my run. Mullen to my right. Here is Paul Mullen. We'll continue our run as well. Instead, he goes for Fletcher. Fletcher's got time. Fletcher's got space. And Fletcher's got a finish to put Wrexham 2 to the good. Just as Notts County were trying to get back in it, they had a glorious chance to do it. A phenomenal save by Leighton. And now they're 2-0 behind. Notts County not fazed, though, by going 2-0 down because they're looking to get straight back on to the attack. Through Scott here, left-hand side, towards the byline. Looks for a pullback. Will find it! In fact, it was Randall to find Scott. My mistake, but even so, another big save by Leighton. And the chance does go their way, but they're met by a very, very good goalkeeper in Leighton, who was actually the goalkeeper who made the mistake, I want to say, for the goal against Wimbledon when they made it 2-1. So, yeah, he's must have had his confidence knocked during that game, but you wouldn't be able to tell because he made two very, very good saves in the first half here, but it's Wrexham who lead at half-time. That's there to be won. McGoldrick will win it from the goal kick. Randall now finding Langstaff. Langstaff, what a turn! What a turn! And Notts County have a goal back and a way back into the match. Substitution inspired. Langstaff has literally just come on and with his first touch, a wonderful turn, and then he finds the finish. Game back on here. Notts County have proved to be our most tricky test today. At 2-0, it looked like we were having the game go our way completely, but that is not the story. A couple of big saves from Leighton, and now Langstaff has just given them a lifeline. Davies. Wrexham might look to counter, you know. That's a great ball by Basante. We will take it in our strides. Baldwin is with me. Can we get the ball back across? We do. It's Basante. It's blocked. There's Mullen! No, with the header. Wrexham 3, Notts County 1. And it's a 2-goal advantage restored. It looked initially like they dealt with it, and there might have even been a little hint of maybe a handball in this. We'll get a better look here as we pull the ball back. Basante shot. Nope, no handball. I was going to say, does it bounce back off the Notts County defender onto Basante's hand? But it looks like it's actually his thigh. And then Mullen wins the header in the box and finds the back of the net. Here is McLean. Final minute of the game. Now Young. Young will play it to myself. Mendy's over on the right. Here is Mendy. Right-hand side. Cross in. Baldwin away. Jones further. McGoldrick controls, but that should be that. And we do pick up a hard-fought victory. 3-1 the scoreline. Wrexham, 3 wins from 3, are surging up the table. If we beat Newport County here and results elsewhere go in our favour, we might climb into an automatic promotion spot, which from the start of today would be remarkable. But that's the sort of form we are in. Gillingham are top by 4 points, having not lost a game in their opening 8 matches, 6 wins, 2 draws. So we can't quite go top yet, but we could get into an automatic promotion spot. And Newport County is that match we're playing here. As you can see, understandably, Fletcher and Mullen both up front again. Switcher play is on to this left-hand side. Here is Mendy, found by us. Now Cannon. Mendy continues his run. That's a great ball to him. Mendy, he's got options. One of those being us. Mullen, little disguise ball through. Oh, it should have been 1-0. It should have been. And you'd expect Paul Mullen every day of the week to convert that chance. It was so wonderfully worked. The ball out wide to Mendy. He does ever so well. And then we do a little ball, the reverse pass to find Mullen, who's in 1v1, and he should score. But at the same time, with how well we are playing, you expect more chances as well. So that won't be the only chance that comes our way. Now Ford, finding Fletcher. Fletcher, turning, finding Mullen. Mullen, he gets another chance. Sliding in, Townsend saves. Better though, tested the goalkeeper this time. And this means we have ourselves a corner, which we will deliver. Can we win the header? Mullen does! It's off the line by Payne! Oh, it's turning out to be not Mullen's day in the first 20 minutes. His first shot, wide, over the bar. Second one, save. Third one, off the line. Mullen again. Option to his right in Ford. Here is Ford. He's got options through the middle. Instead goes himself. And Ford finds the finish. And Wrexham do lead. It should have come sooner, but it has come now. Ford with another goal. It's a lovely, lovely finish back across goal. And, well, it's been coming. So, yeah, we've deserved that goal. Here is Boyle. Now finds O'Connell. O'Connell, we've given him a little run. He's probably going to play it my way, and he does. And we'll find now Mendy, who has been absolutely brilliant so far in this match, at left wing back for us as we have the ball. I'll turn back out and look to play Mendy again. There he is. Width used well. Mendy. Now Cannon. Cannon to Fletcher. Fletcher to us. It's 2 Wrexham. And we've got on the score sheet here. And we are having the time of our lives right now. League 2 is becoming our playground. And we are running the show. There's nothing special really about the finish either. It's just, again, very, very well worked from Wrexham, which so far, that's how we have been scoring goals. They're really good play in the build-up, and then the finish is easy enough for us because we create it so well. Newport County, the latest side to get matched by this relentless, incredible Wrexham side who are on this climb. So, unfortunately for them, they've met us when we are in really, really good form. And will we get to that ball first? We do not. Charlesy gets back to it. We're matching him all the way, though. And now Wildig finding Evans off to Waite. Waite's ball through for Evans. Speaking of nicely worked, that was decent by Newport County. The shot was at a difficult angle, though. And it ends up being just a corner for them, which they will look to go short from. Wildig gives it back the way of the taker, Charlesy. Charlesy now to Bennett. Edge of the penalty area for Bennett. Opts not to shoot. Bogle does get the shot away. And it's a wonderful finish by their number 9. Newport have a way back. We saw this, though, didn't we? In the previous fixture, Notts County scored their goal. And they were, I'd say, better in terms of the way they played than Newport County have here. So there was a little bit of a worry for me when Notts County did score. This time around, I'm not that worried because it's only now that Newport have started to ask the questions. But again, we know we have to probably go and get another goal just to shore up this victory. 7 minutes to go. Evans has possession for Wrexham. His ball forward will find Mullin. Mullin will find Fletcher. Fletcher towards myself. Ford's going to give us the run. There is that pass towards him. And we'll look to support him again further as he goes down the line here, Ford. We are an option. He will use us. Ball into the box. Towards that back post. There's Cannon. No offside flag. It was a big moment. And then a big save by Townsend. I thought we might see an offside flag. It never came. And Cannon could have sealed the game there with that header. But no. Now Charlesy for Newport County. Morris on the right-hand side. Is there a world where Newport can find an equaliser moments after Wrexham almost sealed the deal? Morris. We are into 2 additional minutes now. 30 seconds to play. Newport have to go for it, and they have to go for it now, but they won't. Wildig can't find a pass forward. We jockey him all the way. It finishes Wrexham 2, Newport County 1. 4 wins from 4. Sees us leap up the table. What an episode we have had. And I'm not really too bothered about the EFL trophy. So having simmed the game against Walsall, we have won by a 0-0. We did actually play in it. Hence why we've just leveled up to level 15. Which takes us now to 30 skill points. So yeah, some of the games that I do sim, like that one, for example, which I'm not too bothered about playing, we will still technically get a stat, as in an appearance and maybe a goal and assist here and there. But, as you can see, my friends, we are going to leave the episode here with the 4 matches we've played. That's all we've got time for. We find ourselves in 2nd. We've climbed to automatic promotion with the 4 wins we've had today. Form has been incredible. Not just the team, not just myself. There's been some outstanding performances. Tunnicliffe, just to name one player. Also, I thought that Mendy was phenomenal in the game he played there. He was outstanding. And yeah, if we take a look at the stats, in terms of appearances, 8 assists, 4 goals to our name. 8 assists and 3 goals in 9 appearances in League 2. So I talked about it being our playground and we are running the show. It feels like, where does that put us then on the overall player stats for League 2? Well, we are down in 14th for goals, but top of the assist charts with 8 in 9. A huge thank you for watching this episode. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, a like would be greatly appreciated. 1,000 likes is the target. Subscribe if you are new around here and want to see more, and you haven't already, activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Also, if you want to check out me as a manager and not as a player, there is a Leeds United Manager Career Mode coming very soon, if not already out on the channel, so feel free to check that out as well. But until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll catch you all back here for a brand new My Player Career Mode episode tomorrow. Until then, Adios.